Hello, this is Hamburger Steam, and welcome back to a Wasteland Reborn, Day 7. So, we just got back from clearing out the Corvega factory. I realized that there's another mall down in Lexington here that I missed. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little time, see if we can do some upgrades to our weapons, then actually clear out that mall real quick, and then go up to Tenpines to talk to them about clearing out the raiders that were bothering them. Alright, I'll just take a minute to do that, and then we can get going. Oh, and I'm also, so I don't really plan on doing a whole using this for stealth a whole lot, but I noticed when editing, whenever I use this gun, I end up having to lower the audio on it from just how loud it is. So that's the only reason why I'm putting a suppressor on.
Round of applause, sir.
Thank you, Codsworth. Just so I don't have to edit out the noise from it whenever I use it. So purely convenience modification. Very loud gun. Very satisfying to use though. Okay, here.
He's hacking and whacking and smacking. He's hacking and whacking and smacking. He's hacking and whacking and smacking. He just hacks, whacks, chopping that meat.
Oh, always with the little songs to keep our morale up. Thank you, Heather. Anyways, I think the spot I was thinking of is, the Lexington Shopping Center, which is just under the overpass that had the other raider and power armor. Yeah, right over here. Here we go. It's right here. Lexington Shopping Center. I can hear some ghouls. There's some chime traps here. Get rid of those.
Someone there?
Raiders.
What was that?
Sorry if my yes, Codsworth, but sorry if my shooting's a little sloppy. Just started playing for the day and haven't done any warm up. All right, let's see here. Scrap battle rifle. Maybe it looks like a hunting rifle that was modified to be semi-auto. We'll take a look at that real quick. Ooh, 10mm submachine gun. We do have tons of 10mm ammo. Snag that. Ooh, explosives. Nice. Alt resident password. Mr. and Mrs. Tilly's password. Okay. Hunting carbine. All right, check him out. Ooh, wooden block. IND, lead and wood. Back in my day, we had lead in the wood. Or the paint. It was in the paint. Made the wood chips taste better. Ooh, got a bunch of alcohol. Oh, yep, so there we go. Some of the sleepiness is kicking in, but let's see, how much of a debuff is it? So it just slows down our AP refresh, so I think we can just ignore it for the time being. 5% decrease ain't that big a deal. Stimulant powder. What does that do? Oh, yeah, let's try it. Huh, well, I don't know, I guess I thought it'd act like caffeine, but apparently not. Nothing keeping your coffee insulated like some good old asbestos. I really need to level up my lockpicking though, too. Check out the rifle, scrap battle rifle. Okay.
On it. Hope there's something good in here.
You and me both.
All yours.
Thank you, darling. Oh, it looks like she leveled up her hacking, so she can hack advanced terminals now for us. Let's see, just get the door open. Any moment now. There we go. Huh, that's about what I thought. Okay. Oh, it's got the Garant ping. There we go. Get him, right at balls.
Dust up to get the oil flowing, eh? Think anything good?
A little bit of ammo, Cod. Thanks for asking. Oh, a bunch of unique outfits in here. We'll check those out. Did see another room over here. Is this like an electronics store? Sure, looks like it. Heather. Oh, there you are. Unlock that, please.
I'll do my best.
Thank you. Keep doing my looting in the meantime. Duct tape, my favorite. Oh, do you need... There you go. They're right there. You get to it? Take your time. No rush. Heather seems to be having a bit of an issue with it, but no worries. By the powers vested in me by the state of Michigan, I demand the unlock. Perfect. All right. Look, it's okay, Heather. I know you could have done it. That's the only reason why I was doing it. Yeah, see, you were unable to do it. It's because you're on the other side of the table. That makes it a lot harder to unlock the terminal. But don't worry. The beneficial entity that is the state of Michigan invested their powers in me. So I was able to get it. Don't worry. But I'm only able to use that power when somebody with me is able to, actually make use of that power. So just keep that in mind. Ooh, green shirt and combat boots. I'd take some of these outfits. I'm a man that prefers fashion over function. It's one of my greatest downfalls. downfalls. Oh, sequin dress. Red dress. No. Feathered dress. Oh, sorry, ma'am. Fashionable glasses. Got the height of fashion all tucked in here. Ooh. Do I need to open the display case? I mean, it looks pretty well open. I have another idea. Watch out, dog meat. Sorry, bud. Here. See, it worked, though. Necessary sacrifice. I am the smartest man alive. Beware. Explosives just make most problems seem redundant, or, you know, something like that. I could go on a tirade about how explosives are useful, but I won't, because I'm eepy. Had 2 cups of coffee and I still can't woke up. Even jumped on a desk bike for like 15 minutes. Oh, great. I think we already have a red dress, don't we? Yeah, we do, so we're good. Put that on Codsworth later when I get lonely. He doesn't mind. Ooh, I don't like the shine off the sight. Well, I guess that's one downside of a homemade spoon reflex sight. I had a feel like this lone thing sitting out here with the light highlighting all of it. That had to be a ghoul. Now that's our inventory. We're almost over encumbered. Take care of that, but we also leveled up. I'll max out our gunsmithery real quick. But for the time being, nothing's really available. So maybe I'll that, or you know, there's always the option. Just hold on to the perk. Don't need to use it right now. Okay, let's see here. Oh, yep, forgot about the whole junk thing already. Since we're not fighting yet, but I can hear a ton of ghouls. Get all that stuff scrapped and maybe dump it onto Codsworth real quick. Godsy. Putting that nozzle right in my face. Be careful, I might give it a little suckle. Well, you got lucky this time, Cods. You're too fast for me. They're not over here, and they haven't detected us yet. Very loud, though. Well, maybe we can get a Protectron to help us out. Sounds like there's a whole family over there. Good thing they didn't include, like, kid ghouls. That'd be a little traumatizing. Taking out a family of 4 at the Lexington shopping mall. Alright, let's power them up.
Powering up. Protectron on duty.
Alright, get out there and do some work. Alright, let's get out of his way, everybody. He needs space. He gets a little anxious when there's too many people.
Something's afoot.
Ooh. Smack it in the back of the head. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Whoa, slow down there, partner. Jesus. I guess we can take some time exploring in here real quick. Give him some time to catch up. I don't know why I was so mean to him. He's trying his best. That's all that matters. Anything else down this way? Some bathrooms. Turpentine. Barbershop. Let's get in here real quick. Kathy's Cafe. Sneaky little bastard.
Keep your distance.
Planning on it.
Do not attempt to flee. Justice will be administered swiftly.
Alright, sounds like that Tektron's finally met up with some of the other ghouls in the building. Uh-oh.
Caution, sir.
Ooh, that one's got his Air Jordans on. I can hear you, little bastard. Hey guys, he's right there. There we go. Like frickin' college football player trying to juke me out. Another frickin' wood chipper. Don't know what the ghoul was doing with that, but a leaf blower. I imagine it was right before the bombs fell. Jeremy just bought himself a brand new wood chipper. So excited to get home to use it, after, you know, from the mall, but bombs dropped, and the only thing he had to keep him company was that wood chipper. So he kept it. All this time, 200 years later, it fused into his abdomen, making him part ghoul, part wood chipper. It only weighs 2 pounds for a leaf blower. Truly, we're living in the future. Ooh. Excuse my outburst. Ooh, Nuka-Cola Dark. Amontillado. I think that's a reference to some Shakespeare play or whatever. It's stuff you're supposed to find in the castle, but I guess they put some here. Oh, he's a glowing. There we go. Sneaky. That glowing one was pretty easy to take out. I know ghouls, you can disable them pretty quickly just by shooting out their legs so that they can't run at you, but that's what my main goal was there, but I guess just straight up murked them. Oof, I'm hungry, thirsty, sleepy. What is that, the crier for the Atomic Wrangler outside in New Vegas? Hungry? Thirsty? Horny? Come to the Atomic Wrangler. A lot of good loot in here, though. Alright, incident report. Number 100-677-0. 01. Date 10/06/2077. Time 5:12 p.m. Reporting officers B. Calhoun. Please report filed? No. Mr. Sai, owner of the Slipaway Travel, requested security assistance shortly after closing. Due to human error, he had locked himself and his car keys out of his travel agency. Arrived at the scene at approximately 5:20 p.m. where I encountered Officer Freeman, who had already gained access through the air ducts. Officer Freeman proceeded to unlock the door from the inside and left me to write this report as per our agreement. Incident report 10/16/77-01. Date 10/16/2077. Time 7:27 p.m. Reporting officers N. Mayer. Please report filed. Yes. Oh. The bouncer at Kilkenny Restaurant requested security assistance in order to remove two men that were behaving aggressively towards staff and other customers. I arrived at the scene at approximately 7:30 p.m. where I encountered the two men yelling at the bouncer outside the establishment. I issued a verbal warning which only escalated the aggressive behavior. The two men shoved me onto the ground and continued threatening me with violence. At this point, one of the security protectrons had arrived at the scene, which interpreted the shove as an assault. As a result, the robot incapacitated both aggressors with an electric shock. Police was alerted, and a patrol arrived shortly after we finished cuffing the suspects. They took a statement from both of us and multiple eyewitnesses, and then took the suspects to custody. That would be into custody. Neither I or the bouncer suffered notable injuries. Incident report 10/23/77-01. 10/23/2077, 9:47 a.m. Reporting officers A. Ross. Police report filed? No. At approximately 9:47 a.m., the entire shopping center began to shake violently, causing a stampede among customers and staff. Upon inspection, I established the cause to be a nuclear apocalypse. As matters like this were not covered in our training, I have chosen not to take any further action. In fact, consider this my resignation. You can mail me my last paycheck. Toodles, Al. Huh. Well, I mean, at least he made a report. Gotta give him credit for that. Alright, let's open the door. There we go. What a nice young man or lady to leave a message that, you know, the world ended, making a final report, signing out. That's a responsible worker. That didn't take as long as I thought it would to go through all that, so let's head back to the bus, drop off all of our goodies, and then I think we can head up to Tenpines. It's finally not foggy though. But I guess if you guys get a chance, give me a heads up on what you think about the long form content that I've been doing, you know, like 30 minutes plus. I don't know, I usually like really long videos to like watch if I'm eating like lunch or something like that, but let me know if you'd like maybe like shorter content, maybe encompass like half a day or something like that, but yeah, just let me know in the comments down below. And also remember to like and subscribe. I had to add that in. I need subscribers, I need likes, I need views. God, please give them to me. Okay, got all of our junk dumped off. Let's make our way towards Tenpines. Yeah, this part's just gonna be a bunch of walking. Master level safe. Pull him again. Just some loot. Nah, whatever. There we go. So sneezing works on locked things, like physical lockpick things. The state of Michigan has given me the abilities to unlock terminals and stuff like that. I know, it's complicated, but it's for me to understand and you to just accept. So how about that? Yeah. Let's save while we're at it too. I still haven't learned my lesson about saving. I keep telling myself I have, but I haven't. Oh, it's so beautiful out when there's no fog. Oh, it's a little shack over here. No, that's a store. Hi, Lenny.
Oh, I've got some primo stock available. As long as you want, you know, bombs.
Where'd you get these?
Who's asking? You with the Minutemen? Look, man, I already told them. All this stuff's kosher, okay?
No, all right. I guess as long as you got it approved by them.
Great. Here's what I got.
Yeah, he wasn't kidding. He's got bombs. Lots and lots of bombs. Ooh, throwing axe? Throwing knife? Well, I mean, we don't use too many explosives, but we already got a ton of grenades. But thank you for your time, Lenny. You keep it kosher. On the road again. Here's that landfill that had all those mole rats. Before I got this wonderful audio upgrade, so you can hear my wonderful voice. It is a lot better though. I cringe now looking back at my other videos at the audio, but I just wanted to get into it, just start recording, you know, and I just started with what I got, took a listen back, decided that was a terrible idea, and got better audio. Probably noticed on our compass down there in the bottom left, locations don't show up quite as far away as they normally do. You have to be a lot closer for it to actually pop up on your compass. There is a perk that you can get that called Cartographer within the salvage skill tree that unlocks all the map locations. I think there's also a mod added place that you can activate and it unlocks all the locations too, so I might save the perk and try and find that. I think it's down in the glowing sea somewhere. Alright.
We win again.
Some meat and leather. A little snick snack for the road. Can you tell I have a new favorite edit I like to do? Should have featured pretty heavily in the, or at least a couple times in the previous video. The reload animation on this gun is just so satisfying. They really did a good job with the audio portion of the reload, that's for sure. Okay, just gotta get up the hill here.
Farming potatoes and tinkering with water pumps all day. I love life on the road.
Me too, Heather, but unfortunately, me and you are destined for greater things, which includes...
Are you sure there isn't someone more suited to all this?
Codsworth, you already asked this. It was Heather's turn to say stuff, and I was responding to her. Like, you've been very rude, alright? You're a butler robot. You're programmed to be polite. Heather, as I was saying, unfortunately, I'm going to be the general of the Minutemen. So that means I'm going to be spending a lot of time doing the aforementioned things that you talked about. Okay, everybody done making comments? Alright.
That last trader who came through was telling me about the ghoul farm, the one west of Salem. He said they got a tarberry bog set up in an old swimming pool.
Well, let's check that out. Heyo.
You find those raiders?
Sure did. Their history. Now, what do you say about joining the Minutemen, helping others when they need it?
You helped us, so it'd be pretty ungrateful of us to turn our backs on other folks. If we want things to get better, we've got to start helping each other. So, we're in. You can count on us if you need help down the line. Thanks again, friend.
Awesome. Alright, we got Tenpines. Yeah, they have like 0 defense, and so we're just gonna take a minute. I'm gonna limit how much food they have here since there's just the 2 of them for the time being, and then I'm also gonna try and set up defenses. I'm gonna do that, be right back. If I remember correctly, some rad roaches spawn over there, so let's do this real quick. Get them all? Nope. Let's make it a run for it. Get it. Alright, cleared them. Alright, this actually looks like a pretty good spot to put a bus marker down. Once you actually get the survivalist bus, it just pops up right here. You can do this, exterior, and then it actually gives you a little marker, put down the bus. So I think I'll have it spawn in right about here. Looks good. And then all you have to do is go to your aid. I think it's technically under medicine. Yeah, some items are sorted into these smaller categories, but sometimes things that are quite fully integrated into the sorting or the sorting system mod that's implemented, they just stick out here. So, but I think it gets labeled under medicine, bus remote, and it'll show you how much charge it actually takes to get it here. So it only costs 4 charge to do it. So call bus, exit. And it'll take a second to load, and the bus is here. And see, I don't see a real good way for the bus to get up here, so it flew up here. And that helps, again, like I said, my little monkey brain. All right, so, and then since we have it registered as a settlement, we get access to all of its resources. So I'm gonna see, maybe I can put up some turrets to help with defense. Because I think the way defense works is it's whatever resources you have total, so like food and water added together, you take 1.5 times that, and that's how much defense you should have. So we have 8 resources total, so 1.5, so like at least 12 defense, and that should ensure they don't get attacked super often. Alright, so we got everybody set up here, and what time is it? It looks like it's about, is that 8 o'clock military time? Maybe we'll sleep real quick, and then just go into day 8, make our way over towards this Satellite Station Olivia, hop in my bus. Let's take a little nappy. Yeah, we'll wake up around 6 a.m.
Shaking it, shaking it, shake. Shaking it, shaking it.
You do need to let Heather occasionally use a chemistry station so that you'll get affinity points that way. But I think it also helps her restock her inventory for her store. Take a little sippy. Skedaddle. Let's head on over to that satellite station.
Hey, partner.
Raining. Howdy. Get over there and get that locket back for the Abernathys. Nope. Coyote. No.
We showed them.
Is that a mongrel? Or coyote den mother. Let's see. Is there anything else poking around here? Albino mongrel. There we go. Maybe we should do a little bit of a stealth build. You know, the stealth skill, you can get the perk that increases the damage you do with silenced weapons.
Man, I hate the rain.
Yeah, you just about said it, Heather. Just about sums it up. Yeah, what's up? A gunfight? Let's get up there and check it out. Some raiders. Ooh, shoot. Cods, get out of the way. Another raider. Fight his balls. Oh, exploding mole rat. Oh gosh, now the ones that from over there want to fight. Let's get out our new 6 crank. Alright, tagged him. Wooly. Where's this other raider at? Beantown Bruiser. Oh, I wasn't quite expecting to pick a fight with these guys over here quite yet, but might as well. Simplified SMG. Well, it looks kind of like a Sten British or UK SMG from World War II, thinking? Maybe? Don't quote me on that. There's filler hiding out.
You ready to die?
You ready to die? There we go. Ooh, we actually took quite a bit of damage. Eat a little potato to heal our boo-boos. I think that's the mole rat that he committed unaliving in explosive manner on that raider. He detonated somewhere around here. Look behind that. Let's check that out. Okay. I think we've already checked out the battle rifle before, but this is pretty decent damage. Save that for a settler. Guessing these guys got caught up in a fight with the raiders and they're, what are these, bighorners? They are. They're the only ones that survived. Looks like we can send them to our workshop though. Yeah, let's send them to Sanctuary. If they're anything like Brahmin, they probably produce fertilizer. And I think there's another one around here called Wooly. Guessing that one must be a unique one or something like that. He was over here being quite vicious, if I remember correctly. Well, maybe he'll show up eventually. So. Worst case scenario, maybe we can come back later and check it out. If I remember. Caravan Diary. We had just set up shop in the Commonwealth, but we've run out of caps to pay the guards. If we don't think of anything soon, they'll leave to look for work somewhere else. We have been traveling for 6 years now, trying to sell bighorners across the US to try and make some caps, but there just isn't the market for it this side of the coast. I'm still unsure about our current location. There seems to be people living nearby, but we haven't seen much of them, although we hear the odd scream from there. I just hope we get the caps soon to pay these guards. Yeah, maybe if you hear screams from the nearby encampment, maybe it's not a good place to set down. Just in my personal opinion, but guess I don't need to be right when they're already dead. Made their way all the way from the west coast to the east coast to try and sell these bighorners. Guess it didn't quite work out for them. Alright, let's go check out a satellite station. Now, cleared out the outside guards by the seams of it. They all come running out as soon as they heard us picking a fight with the other raiders and mole rats. Now, loot all this stuff around here real quick and then we'll head inside.
Wonder if we could talk to aliens using that big satellite dish.
You know what? Just maybe, Heather. You never know. Oh. Another one? What the hell? Those things scare the absolute bejesus out of me. Alright, let's get into the station proper. Get out of the rain, too. Get ourselves a full mag. Don't know if I talked about it, but I did give this new stock and stuff like that. Recoil compensating one.
If I may, sir, something about this place looks a tad unsafe.
I mean, yeah, more likely something about the raiders outside and exploding mole rats. I think gave that away a little bit. Yeah, you got a little bit of fiber optics finally. Bag of schmant. Yeah, maybe we should invest in stealth a little bit more. Because I think in real life, I mean, if you thought about it like a small as a group that we usually travel around as, probably a good idea to take up more stealth tactics versus just running and gunning. For us doing small group tactics, I think stealth is definitely the way to go. Cuts, don't go that way. You're gonna alert them. Oh, okay, I guess I don't care.
What's all this then?
What the?
Come on out. Got her. Another Tinker's ray gun rifle. Super Mutant's Trunk. Plus 50 carrying capacity, but minus 2 agility. Still take that, because when we start outfitting our settlers too, they have a restricted carry weight. So we're going to want to give them some backpacks too, so that way they can actually carry all the gear that we give them. Okay, let's keep going.
What the fuck was that?
Okay, they're down. No axe back here. Here, chew on that. Good work, everyone. Time to celebrate. Hooray! Do some inventory management, and then we'll keep looting. A service rifle. That looks like the, service rifle from Fallout New Vegas. Yeah, we'll take that. Leopard print bandana. Dog meat, I got something for you. Wasteland chain gun. Uses 38. Yeah, definitely looks makeshift, some kind of like car engine or something like that to actually power the motor on it. Barrels look a little big for using 38 caliber, but yeah, that's pretty cool. It's like a makeshift minigun. Somehow feed into the side of the engine there and spit out a bunch of lead. Not gonna take it though. Ooh, a lot of 38 ammo though.
She was a crazy bitch. You did good.
Yeah, stupid crazy bitch. We got you.
Would not believe how this place sets off my cleaning senses.
Can you stop complaining about how dirty it is in here, Codsworth? It's been 200 years. Yes, it's gonna be dirty, and it was full of dirty raiders. I don't know what you expect. I'm sorry. I'm just a little stressed out, Codsworth. You know, we've been in a lot of fights lately, like almost non-stop. Every single day I've killed more people, you know, in just a few days than some people kill in their entire life. So, yeah. It's a little rough. Like, I don't think a lot of people consider just about how many raiders we kill on a daily basis. All right, let's check out that back room back here. Oh, we leveled up too. So we can do lockpicking now if we want to get advanced. Just put it up to 25 there. And let's get our gunsmithery up to 90. Let's get our influence up to 25. Start spreading the perks around a little bit more. Next time we level up, get gunsmithery all the way up. Put some more into lockpicking and then maybe some more into influence. Just hang on to the perks. Don't need to spend them right away. Just save them. Oh, there's a locket. There, we can give that back to the Abernathys. Well, let's get in here real quick. Oh. Enjoy that. Do not like bugs. No, I do not. No.
He win again.
Come out and fight!
Counteract that poison. There we go. Yeah, big sigh, Heather. Big ass roach. Now, if I remember correctly, legendary red roaches, yeah.
We're up, pup.
I do know the mod changes it, so you don't need to stim pack companion if they get damaged in survival. But, you know, I still like to do it. Plus, if you stim pack dog meat when you have one of the vanilla companions around, it does actually give you affinity. Oh, we got a legendary plasma rifle. That's pretty neat. If we were doing a crit build, that'd be really nice.
You see anything lurking, dog meat? You let us know.
You Are Exceptional also adds back just crits that you can get from normal shooting, just like random crits. That way you don't have to use a crit when using bats. You can just get them naturally as playing like like you could in the previous games. So that would actually be really good for a crit build. Alrighty, intel room key, leaf blower. Let's keep going. Go around and get all the bug meat too. I imagine if you cook it up, it tastes kind of like crab or shrimp, because shrimp is bugs. I don't know if you know that. Shrimp is bugs. They're just sea bugs. Let's go up to that locked upper area. Might have actually been able to have Heather hack it. Let's get her up here, because I think that's advanced. Another mug. Very nice. Yeah, it's advanced. Heather, I summon thee.
What's up?
Hack that.
I'll take a look at it.
Please and thank you. Might as well have her do it. Levels up her
Give me a
hacking
sec.
skill.
All yours.
Chicken log shows all the people that checked in on the 22nd of October. Daily briefing. Number 1, SSO will be upgrading equipment in the coming months, but this does not mean maintenance duties cease. Continue normal work schedules. 2, the lower storage room requires fumigation for pests, specifically cockroaches. Well, I guess we took care of that for them. Extermination commences at 0900, 25 October 77 All personnel are required to vacate substation levels for the duration of the procedure. Number 3. Due to the high volume of signal intercept traffic, intel officers will be on site daily until further notice and require access to the intel room. Open intel room. If you have a high enough hacking, you can just open the room without having to go down there, but it's usually a good idea to kill raiders anyways, pests that they are. Tiptoe through the tulips. Increases our sneaking. Mini nukes in survival weigh like 10 to 12 pounds a piece. I'm not actually going to be taking that at all. Those things are not worth it. Sniper rifle and a 22 SMG. I remember something, I can't remember what TV show was, but they talked about a SMG like this that was 22 caliber. I think it was like a Thompson conversion or something like that, and it had that like disc magazine on the top, and it's supposed to be used for crowd control during riots, which I think it was during the 1920s or 30s, but I guess the idea is that the 22 caliber rounds are less likely to kill somebody and just wound them. Obviously 22 caliber is still lethal. Alright, we can get out of here and we can actually make our way back towards the Abernathys. Let them know that we took care of those raiders, got the locket back, avenged their daughter's death, and go to Sanctuary and talk to Preston. Oh, it's still raining. Ugh. But I'm thinking, because after we do a few quests for settlements with Preston, he'll go to the castle, so that way we can unlock that. But I don't think I want to take him as a follower quite yet in that case. So we'll just keep Codsworth with us until he goes to the castle, then we will grab him after we take over the castle, because then I don't think he'll leave our party after that. Oh, this Raider and an APC. Raider holotape. Check that out. Well, I'm having a hard time finding it, so let's just do all. Hit F here and do Raider holotape. Nice. Bronco's holotape. Boss, we finally found a way up to the damn mountain and discovered the crater. It is true that what they say about the mine, and if it will help our enterprise. Place is more or less acceptable for us to send some workers in, with the air being barely breathable outside. We don't fix the ventilation systems inside, I guess. We'll send a shipment of samples back to the base. Send reinforcements! ! We need reinforcements. Now. After we've cleared this mine entrance, ferals crawled out and the wave didn't stop. If reinforcements arrive, tell them we can be found on the upper city levels where we've fortified our base. Bring a minigun. If I had to guess though, Slag is a raider boss over at Saugus Ironworks. I'm guessing after looking at a mine, they're probably looking to get more metal, because I think they're kind of obsessed with like forging gear and stuff like that, or like metal weapons, and they use a lot of flamers and flame weapons. Huh, that's interesting. Check this out. Sombre Mountain. This tank seems to be modified. Inside, you can find a screen on the dashboard showing a map of the Commonwealth and other parts of the former United States. However, only a sparse few locations appear on the screen, one of them being a dot called Sombre Mountain. As you try to get further information about this place and try to zoom in on it, the screen suddenly tells you that a triangulation module is missing or damaged. There are no other options left, and as you try to steer the vehicle, it turns out that one of the wheels has been damaged too. Ascending Sombre Mountain. Well, guessing this is a quest mod added, but it's going to take us to a new area. I think I'd like to finish our current quests first, and then maybe we can make our way back over here. Won't be too much trouble making our way back. Let's finish our current quest, and then we can come back and do that. Some rad berries. Oh, rad stag. Them's good eatins. Oh, gained Wasteland Hunter perk. Completed. Kill animals, rad stags, mole rats, etc. 50 out of 50. Rank 2. 0 out of 250. Spent time honing your skills as a hunter and have gained a clear understanding of the creatures that inhabit the wastes. You now deal bonus damage to all animals and now craft better recipes. No, sweet. Rad stag meat is especially good in survival. It gives you bonus carry weight. Pillar sitting over here. Check that out. Well, this looks like an ambush if I've ever seen one.
There's one.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Ooh, nice shot, Heather.
Watch the ground.
Is there any more? Oh.
Mind your...
Legendary Rad Shrew. What goodie do you got? Vintage shotgun. Relentless. That's a model 1870 or something. Or a trench gun. Prime varmint meat. I don't mind if I do. Ray gun sniper rifle does 80 damage a shot. Okay, you know, maybe we'll grab that. We'll check out that shotgun real quick though. That looks pretty cool. think we alerted some raiders that were over there, though. Get her all cranked up. Ooh, attack dog. Probably a little bit overkill. Oh! Well, okay, so you can get headshot in survival. Raider got a lucky shot on us. Good thing this ain't a permadeath run. Alright, let's sneak up on these raiders this time. Try not to get one shot again. Went for a headshot again. Let's go see what that raider was taking pot shots at us with. Restored revolver pistol. Chambered in 12 gauge. Huh. Well, I don't know if that was the one that popped us last time, but this got a lever action. I wonder if he was the one that did it. Varmint rifle. I don't know. Maybe he just got a lucky shot off with that lever action. Dropped me in one. Oh, Jesus.
They didn't stand.
My God. Feisty little feller. Oh, that's right. You gotta run down here and shut off the generator. You can run back up. Ta-da! Money. God, it's gotta suck traveling in this rain. Oh, got a nice rad stag here. Take that out with our trusty laser musket. I mean, if you think about it, though, I don't know if I've talked about this already, but laser musket, to me, it makes the most sense that it's crank powered, but it also makes sense as like a type of siege weapon you'd see for like a Minutemen defending a settlement or something, just not needing to constantly resupply ammo or anything like that. It'd make a lot more sense. They'd be able to better defend settlements. I just think it makes a little bit of sense. Make a much more effective fighting group too, instead of having to find like a relatively rare ammo type like a microfusion cell. And then here's all the people we sent to our settlement. I guess they're all finally showing up. Oh, that's right, we gotta go talk to the Abernathys. Just a bunch of traveling today. Got all the action down in Lexington, and now we're just putzing around on foot. The rain's finally letting up.
The Abernathys own this farm. Haven't been up here in a while. Raiders hit the place and killed one of their daughters. Fucking raiders. Only thing worse than a raider is a simp.
Ah, there he is. Mr. Abernathys.
You serious? That's great news. Connie's gonna be speechless. I'm sure she'll go lean on her prices after what you've done. And feel free to use our workshop. Least we can do.
Alright, there, like that, we're allied with the Abernathys.
Sir, perhaps now is a good time?
Sure. Codsworth, what's up?
Oh, just a little something I'd like to get off the old proverbial chest. I just want to say what an honor it is for me to accompany you. You've no idea the horror these past 2 centuries have wrought. The initial destruction, not knowing if you and your family were all right. It was a relief just to find the entrance intact.
I'm sorry, Codsworth. It was just so sudden. Not even a time for goodbyes.
Not a single worry, sir, as I shared your priorities completely. Family safety first, above all else. And yes, while it was hard at first, I was able to eventually move on. At first it was the work, busying myself day and night, and believe me, there was plenty of it. But eventually the work became light chores. What truly saved me was my memories, sir. Memories of you and the missus, young Sean, of your love and kindness. I soldiered on, fueled by hope that one day, if not you and the wife, that Sean, or perhaps Sean's children, would one day emerge.
I'm glad you stuck around.
Oh, sir, you don't know how good it is to hear you say that. I just wanted you to know how much I consider you family. I may be a mere robot to some, but I do hope you've come to see me as more.
Why would you think otherwise? From Sean's birth till now, you've always been there.
Sir, you don't know how wonderful it is for me to hear that. I feel completely recharged. Well, enough blither-blather from me. Let's get back to it, shall we?
What a little sweetheart. Alright, I'll take care of some of this stuff, and then we'll get on to Sanctuary. Alrighty. Let's see, seems like a good spot for the bus. Sweet, there we go. Nothing too fancy, but just enough to keep them safe for now. Alright, let's go check out that little, is this like a little trailer or something? Let's go, there's some goodies out here. I think those are some wild bighorner. They do travel in herds. Come on, crank it. Bunch of goodies. God damn. This thing's huge. It's like an elk or a moose size. Good lord. Yeah, we'll let y'all be for a bit. Bee. It's a bee.
There's one.
Oh god, more mole rats.
Like a little dust up to get the oil flowing, eh?
Oof, every corner we turn something ready to take a bite out of us. Postman, it's got letters. Campbell, I heard from Mitchell that there's a load of mentats at the school near West Roxbury. Some story about the closets full of mentats or something. I know there's a bunch of super mutants in the area, but I have a plan. See, we sneak into that school at night, get our hands on some of those chems, and then we'll be so smart we can figure out how to get out no problem. Trust me. There you go. Set up your escape plan after you get into the building. Alright, here we go. Look, Cole, I know you're sick of working for Bobby, but don't leave, good neighbor. You just don't know how good you got it, hun. Steady jobs, decent place to live, and you got Hancock to bash some heads if people get out of line. Ricka's taking over the gang here in College Square. She raised the tolls. Traders are all taking the West Road now. Things start to go down. I'm taking my caps and getting the hell out of here. Love, Eris. Well, that's sad those letters won't make it to their recipients, but the one guy that wanted to break into the school full of super mutants, probably for the best. Go have a chat with Preston. Oh, Mechanical Menace. Yeah, we ain't gonna do that for a while. Those rogue robot squads and survival, they're tough to deal with, put it like that. So we probably won't do that one for a little while until we're higher level, can actually deal with them properly. Maybe here soon we can actually start expanding out to a few more of the buildings and getting people set up with their own houses so they're not all in a bunkhouse. What were you doing on the roof, Sturgis? Oh, looks like a lot of our bighorners made it here too. Where's Preston at? Is he hide? Preston, you silly goose, what are you doing in there? I gotta activate my Danny Phantom powers to get access to him. Phantom mode. Activate. Or something like that. I haven't watched Danny Phantom in a long time.
You ask me, freedom's always worth fighting for.
That's good, Garvey. Let's get you out of here, bud. Yoink. The player character is summoned thee to me, Preston Garvey. Okay. And gotta deactivate my phantom powers. Unphantom. Okay, there we go. Hey, Preston.
That's great news. I knew you were the right person for the job. By the way, you should have one of these flare guns. You can use it to signal for help from any nearby Minutemen. It'll get more and more useful as we get more allied settlements. Eventually, you'll have help wherever you need it.
Thank you, Preston. I'm over encumbered now. Get back here.
There's something I need to ask you. I guess you know I'm one of the last of the Minutemen, but I never really told you what happened to us.
I figured you'd tell me when you were ready.
Have you heard of the Quincy massacre?
You guys came from Quincy, didn't ya?
That's right. Mama Murphy, Sturgis, the Longs, they were all from Quincy. I was with Colonel Hollis's group. A mercenary group called the Gunners was attacking Quincy. The people there called for the Minutemen to help. We were the only ones that came. The other groups, they just turned their backs on us and the folks in Quincy. Only a few of us got out alive. Colonel Hollis was dead, so I ended up in charge of the survivors. We never found a safe place to settle. One disaster after another. You saw how it ended in Concord.
You guys been getting the rough of it, that's for sure. Look, I know how it feels to be the last survivor.
Yeah, I guess you do. That's why I'm talking to you. I can't rebuild the Minutemen, but I think you can.
It means a lot coming from you, Garvey.
I appreciate that. Does that mean you'll do it?
I guess. What makes you think I can do this?
You saved us in Concord. There wasn't anything in it for you. You had your own problems to deal with, but you did it anyway. That kind of selflessness has been in mighty short supply around here for quite a while.
Can you explain what the Minutemen are all about?
We're citizen soldiers. The people of the Commonwealth banding together to protect ourselves and decide our own future. That was the original idea, and it was a good one. The Minutemen fell apart because our leaders forgot what we were supposed to stand for. I think you're the one who can bring the Minutemen back and bring the whole Commonwealth together.
Well, alright, I guess I'll do it.
That's the spirit, sir, and one giant step in the right direction for the Commonwealth.
Good. Good. Welcome aboard. I feel like this is a whole new start for the Minutemen, and the Commonwealth too. Don't worry, I'll be right beside you all the way, General.
What the promotion you just gave me?
The leader of the Minutemen has always held the rank of General. Our last leader was General Becker. After he died back in '82, nobody could agree on who should take his place. The one good thing about being the last Minuteman is there's no one to argue with me when I say you're the new general. Now it's your job to make it more than an empty title. Anything else?
How you feeling?
I'm glad to have the chance to return the favor. After all the help you gave me, I've got something a bit different for you. Our scouts have found a promising spot for a new settlement. Once you clear it out, set up a radio beacon to let settlers know about it. Before you know it, we'll have a thriving new farm instead of wasteland. We'll take back the Commonwealth, one piece at a time.
Let's get the bus station set up here. I think right here looks like a good spot for it. Here we go, I have it in my backyard. Sorry guys, clear out. Yeah, I like that spot right there. Can I use this back patio landing spot? Call in the bus.
Whatever the Commonwealth throws at us, I know we can handle it.
That's good to know, Kim. Thanks for being ready. Sturgis, you're gonna go play with the vegetables.
Shame you can't pick up all the little settlements from around the Commonwealth and move everybody into one big place, like Concord.
Yeah, I think Concord would be a pretty decent place. It's a little big, though. Take a lot of resources just to get it boarded up. Alright, so now that we're actually back here, there's this charging station that requires 50 power, but like it says there at the top, that when fully powered, fully recharges the bus when it arrives at the settlement. I'm guessing if we post this up here, we can actually enclose this little area, and we can have our... see if we have enough resources to actually build it. If we do, we can build fusion generator. That'll give us enough power to play around with in the rest of the settlement too. Let's put that out here for a moment. Get some connectors. Something has a little trick is if you connect these first, put this under here. Because I'm gonna want to encase all of this too, just so that if we get an attack, it doesn't get hit by a stray bullet. Like that. And now you have your power source, be able to be hidden within a building. Do that, get this all powered up. I'm gonna enclose this real quick. I think I might call it a day after that. Looks like we leveled up again. I can get our gunsmithery all the way leveled up. Points into lockpicking and influence. Ooh, alright, we got our lockpicking up to 30, so now we can actually take the Scrounger perk. Makes it so we're more likely to find ammo. I'll actually take that, because not only ammo usable, but I mean you can sell it, so might as well pick it up. Well, we'll take one more point to junk jockey. I think 2 is the maximum required to actually level up your backpacks, and I mean it looks like to get the next strength we don't have high enough strength yet anyways. Yeah, I think we'll hold on to these other 2 points for the time being, but I think for now I'm gonna call it good. Thanks all for watching. If you have any opinions on what you think we should do next, or if there's something in particular you want me to check out, just let me know. Otherwise, thanks again for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. This is Hamburgerstein, Wasteland Reborn, signing out. See ya!